Again, the beauty of the levels and technical analysis have been proved. I told you 1715 earlier in the day for gold, 31800 for Dow Jones, and 12250 for Nasdaq 100. All the levels perfectly honored, perfectly achieved, and still trying to trade in range. I hope you all profited and traded safely. Now, what is going to happen today with the US cash market? We will see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. First, we can look into gold, followed with Nasdaq 100, and in the end Dow Jones. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and do listen to it carefully and note down the levels. The next analysis on these will be up before the Asia session tomorrow, so do watch that also. Let's start the day with gold first. Gold again at 1717 levels. Now this is the hourly charts for gold, and you can find it is failing to sustain the lower lows. It is rather creating higher lows on the hourly charts, and with that it is trying to retrace, although at the same time it is slightly trading with a moderately bullish bias. Let it give a breakout above any of these. I'll look out for 1725 now, and then beyond that 1730 to 35 zone. If it breaks, definitely we can expect a stronger bullish move, so you can go long here. And yes, right now also you can trade with a stop loss at 1715. We can also try to initiate a long entry, but let's have a more detailed look here. Directional movement is bearish on the hourly charts. Stochastic is oversold. The MACD has just crossed over on the hourly charts, and it is divergent, indicating little more bearishness. RSI is looking downwards. Similarly, if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, I'll wait for how this candle ends. See, after this minor retracement, it is looking forward to a drop, but getting the support, very strong support at 1715 is there. I have told many a times now, I am reiterating, we will watch out for 1715, and then below that it may break till towards 1710. Below that it can crash, but my only worry point is it is giving you lower highs and a flat bottom. It is trying to consolidate in between this. And on the upside, if you look at the 2-hour charts with the stop loss at 1715, if we try to initiate a long entry, it may get a resistance at around 1724, then 1725, 24, 25, definitely one and the same thing I will consider, and beyond that it will fly for 1730 levels. Beyond that it should be considered as reversal. Right now it is looking forward to and waiting for a breakout on the downside. If it breaks below 1715, go short for 1710. Below that we can see a stronger break, because if you look at this, see, after this rally it has seen a rise. Almost lower highs are done, trying to consolidate here in this zone, lower highs, and this time if it breaks below, we can see a sharper fall. So be watchful of this. Directional movement is bullish. Stochastic is looking downwards. The MACD is wide divergent and bearish here, and if you look at the RSI, this is also looking downwards. Similarly, if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour chart, see, after this green candle, red, green, red, getting the resistance from the 200 period moving average at 1727 and failing to sustain on the higher side. Also on the downside, it is getting the support here. It is trying to create higher lows. Be watchful of 1715 now, and till the time it sustains above 1715, you can expect a reversal, and this time if it reverses beyond 1725, you can go long, and then you can expect again 1728, 32, and then beyond that it will fly for 35 and plus levels. Directional movement bullish. Stochastic looking downwards. The MACD is wide divergent bearish. RSI looking downwards on the 3-hour chart. Similarly, if you look at the 4-hour charts, see, on the 4-hour charts, now if you look at this, see, it is trying to create a symmetry. 3 green candles, 3 red candles, almost trying to create a symmetry out there. Higher lows is trying to make out there. And what is the result of this after 4 hours? Yes, you can expect a similar green candle if it continues to trade on. If it continues to trade and remain above 1715 levels, you can expect it to bounce back. Else, on the opposite side, on the contrary, right now it appears to give you a symmetrical move, and hence a rise can be expected. But yes, if it breaks below 1715, then you can expect 1710, and below that you can expect a further drop, which will try to take it till towards 1701 and then 1690 levels. Now this is on the 4-hour chart. Directional movement is slightly bullish. Stochastic is looking downwards. The MACD has crossed over and it is on a sell side. This is the second red candle, probably few more red candles to follow. RSI looking downwards. And yes, if you look at the daily charts now look at the daily charts. See, it has given lower highs. This is clear. it is formed a wick out there. Now it is looking forward to a drop from here. Yes, if it breaks below 1715, go short there and expect 1710, and this time in fact it can try to achieve 1700 levels. Be watchful and be cautious of that. On the upside, yes, directional movement, first thing is directional movement is still bearish. Stochastic is looking downwards. The MACD has crossed over and it is still in a bullish zone. RSI is trading near to bottom. So yes, below 1715 you can go short. Just watch for 10-15 minutes how it behaves at 1715, and below that it may give a crash till towards 1710, 1705, 17, rather I will say 1698, and then 1690 levels it can drop. See, it has got minor supports there. If you consider what should I consider as a strong crash, is only if it drops below 1680 is something I will consider as a strong crash. If not today, probably tomorrow, but that should be considered as a strong crash. Right now on the daily charts it appears it is giving a lower highs, and yes, probably today if you see it trading again above 1725, you can go long for 1730, 32, and then beyond that you can stay long, and then it is going to rise higher. So go long at 1725, go short at 1715. Below 1715 definitely we can expect a further drop till towards 1710 at least, and below that we can expect it to drop for 1705 and 1700 level. Above 1725 stay long, target is 1730, 1732, 33, and then 1735, 1740. In fact, beyond that it will fly for 1750 and 60 levels. Trade accordingly, trade profitably. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq 100 on the early charts, I told you 12320, 12300 zone. See how beautifully it has got the resistance. Now probably if you see it trading above 12310, go long there, and then one can expect 12340, and then beyond that we can expect a reversal till towards 12400 levels. Beyond 12400 it could still fly. How high it can go? See, it is trying to trade in this channel. The resistance there at 12340, 350 is strong, and on the downside there is still lot much of scope for it to drop till towards 12200 and 12100 levels. Below that it is going to crash strongly, but be watchful of 12250 on the downside. So go short at 12250, go long at 12320. Rather I will say you can take a little cushion and you can go long at 12350 itself. So in between these 100 points we have to be watchful only. Directional movement is slightly bearish but is trying to converge. Stochastic looking downwards. The MACD is in green, trying to converge. RSI is slightly looking upwards on the hourly charts. Look at the 2-hour charts. On the 2-hour charts, see, one thing is that bullishness is not there. See, the retracement with the slight bullishness, then a drop, consolidation here. So it is right now trading sideways and trying to consolidate, and then if it breaks out, see, it is going to give you a similar size of candle. It is going to give you a similar size of candle which might take it till towards 12100 level. So be watchful of 12250. Below that you can go short for 12200, 12100, and then we can see a sharper drop on the downside. See how far it can go. It can come back again till towards first target is 12100, and below that it may directly hit and land towards 11900 levels. On the upside, be watchful of 12340, 350. If it breaks past 12350, go long there, and then expect 12380, 400, and then beyond that it will fly for 12450 plus level. Directional movement bearish. Stochastic is again looking downwards, indicative of bearishness. The MACD is willing to converge and cross over. Let's see if it does so. RSI is trading flat, and if you look at the 3-hour charts, on the 3-hour charts, see, first thing, here is the top there, and with that it is giving you lower lows. Now on the downside, be watchful of 12250, and rather I will say now 12240 levels. So 12240, 12320, you have to be cautious here in between these 80 points, and as I said, above that 12350 is the next level, or below that we may see a good crash. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic is at bottom. The MACD is wide divergent and bearish, and if you look at the RSI, this is sloping downwards here. On the 4-hour charts, now if you look at on the 4-hour chart, one must observe couple of things. See, there is a fall pattern out there. The body, this is a kind of fall pattern. Body size is increasing, and this time if it drops, it is going to give you a sharper crash. Mind my words. If it drops from here below 12250 and specifically 12240, we can expect a sharper drop. Also look at this. See, previous few candles, it has almost formed a bottom out there, and yes, higher highs were there. So if it reverses, yes, it can try to take it till towards 12320 levels. Beyond 12320 you can stay long for 12350, and beyond that it can rise for 12400. But at the same time be watchful, it is giving you a fall pattern. We can expect it to drop. If it continues to trade below 12240, you can stay short. Directional movement not indicative of anything. Stochastic is at bottom, MACD is wide divergent and bearish, and RSI is trading flat. And if you look at the daily charts, on the daily charts you will see, now look at these three candles, the lows are very well connected out there. It is giving you higher lows, so be watchful, and probably once it breaks past 12320 you can stay long. That will also turn this candle into green, and then we can expect a reversal, and then one can expect 12400 levels at least, and beyond that it can try to hit back till towards 12500. So be cautious and be watchful of 12250, 12240 zone. Below that you can expect a good fall. Directional movement is slightly bullish. Stochastic is looking downwards. The MACD is trying to converge. It is still in green. And if you look at the RSI, this is trading flat. So in sum, go long about 12320, but be watchful of 12340, 350 levels. Beyond that you can expect 12400. Beyond that it is directly going to land for 12500 levels. On the downside, be watchful of 12240, 12250. Below that you can expect it to hit 12200, and then below that you can further stay short for 12100 and below levels. So take your trades accordingly and trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss, and keep booking your profits, increase your wealth size, increase your account size. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. US 30 trading at 31870. Let's have a look at the hourly charts now. Consolidation, that is what we can see, and you can also see this is the pivot precisely. Now you have to look at 31900 morning. I told you 31900, be watchful of this. Now 31900 you have to be also watchful of. If it breaks beyond 31900 you can expect 31920 is the nearest, and then beyond that definitely one can stay long. So be watchful of 31900, 920 zone. Beyond that it is going to fly for 32000 and below, beyond levels. At the same time on the downside, look at this, what it has done is lower highs and lower lows. So this is kind of an expanding triangle. It may try to attempt and achieve this zone and drop from there. The support there at 31800 is very strong. Resistance at 31900 is there. Directional movement bearish. Stochastic looking upwards. The MACD not indicative of anything. RSI trading flat. And if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts too, similarly you can find there is a resistance there at 31900, 920. Beyond that we can see it rising for 32,000, and then 32,050 will come into picture. Beyond that it will fly high for 32,200 levels. Look at this, it has got a bottom out there at 31,800. I have always maintained that this is going to be a stronger support. Multiple candles giving it a support out there. Be watchful of 31,800. Below that 31,750, 700, and after that it is going to crash for 31,500 levels. Directional movement bearish. Stochastic curving together and trying to cross over. MACD is still in sell. RSI trading flat on the 2-hour charts. Look at the 3-hour charts. Similar is the formation on the 3-hour charts. Also we should be watchful of the lower highs, 31,900, 31,920 levels. You have to be cautious in this zone. Beyond that definitely one can stay long for 31,950. Rather I will say 32,000, 32,050 levels should get achieved. On the downside you can see 31,850 and 31,800, and below that you may see a stronger fall. Look at also this 2 retracement candles and then a fall, and probably if it drops below this, yes, you can expect it to drop for 31,800. Below that definitely there is going to be a stronger fall for 31,750 and 31,700. These 2 levels you need to watch out for. Again, below 31,700 we can expect a very strong fall, taking it till towards 31,500, 400 levels, and below that also is possible. Directional movement is bullish. Stochastic is bottom and trying to look upwards. The MACD is still on the sell side. The RSI is trading flat, and if you look at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour chart see consolidation here. Look at this, taking the support here, lower highs. It is trying to trade in this, all waiting for the Fed move, but yes, right now it is trying to trade sideways. And also look at this here. See these 2 candle size. The candle size is increasing and it is bearish. The resistance there at 31,920 is there, and on the downside if it continues to break below 31,850 we can expect it to hit 31,820, 800 zone, and below that yes, definitely one can stay short. So this is one probability, one expectation. Directional movement moderately bullish. Stochastic is at bottom. MACD is wide divergent and bearish RSI trading flat. And if you look at the daily charts, on the daily chart, see, forming the double bottom, it is trying to rise, and you can consider this as retracement. How far this can go? It can again look forward to this zone at 32050. Be watchful of 32050. Yes, you can go long at 31920. Beyond that, you can expect it to achieve 32050, and beyond that, we can expect 32100 levels. On the downside, breaking below 31800, go short there, and we can expect a further fall. Directional movement bearish, stochastic looking downwards. The MACD is wide, divergent, and bullish, and RSI trading flat. So be watchful of this. And yes, if you see it trading below 31800, definitely one can remain short for the day. Above 31920, one can go long, and then one can possibly expect it to rise. Be cautious in between this zone between 31800 and 31920. Do not try to trade, do not try to overtrade. Take your positions accordingly. On the upside, 32050, 040 should be a stronger resistance. On the upside, it may fly. On the downside, if it breaks below 31800, we can see a stronger fall for 31750, 700, and then it will try to lend till towards 31500 levels. Mark my words, trade accordingly. Trade profitably, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. It could be a wilder swing, so hence you have to be always trading with a stop loss there. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.